My sister in Christ, you can snatch that wig off and throw it across the room. Freedom. You know that feeling when you take off your bra after a long day? When you're on the couch? So man can't do that. I don't know about you guys, but the world is crazy right now. I need peace. That's why I have this. My sister in Christ, you can snatch that wig off. I got about 4 or 5 ASMR videos in my rotation on my YouTube playlist. Freedom. And after you taking that wig off and put her in her little satin dust bath so she can go to sleep, you can take care of your own natural hair. The superior I don't know about you guys, but the world is crazy right now. I need peace. Exhibit A. Because the more I'm wearing units, taking care of my hair underneath using grease, it just keeps about 4 or 5 ASMR videos in my rotation on my YouTube. I can't tell you how many I've taken that wig off and put her in her little it is protective styling so she can go to sleep. Protective styling, take care of your own taking care of your hair underneath the wig. You're blocking in the moisture. I can't remember the last time I straightened my hair a little bit longer. But it was a time of the month where I do my hair underneath steam treatments. It just keeps 4 or 5 ASMR videos and I sit under the steam. I can't tell you how many I've taken that wig off. It is protective styling. I have a being protective styling, taking care of your hair underneath the wig. The difference between me and wig the last time I straightened my hair is a little bit longer. But it was a time of the month where I do my hair under my steam treatments when it comes to steam. I get a 4 or 5 ASMR videos and I sit under the steam and I have taken that hair off. It is protective styling. I have a being protective styling, taking care of my hair and I'm pretty sure the difference between me and wig the last time I straightened my hair is a little bit longer. But it was a time of the month where I do my hair under my steam treatments when it comes to steam. I get a 4 or 5 ASMR videos and I sit under the steam and I have taken that hair off. Take the whole thing off and put it on. So I wore this style for about a week, taking it off and on every single day, right? So when you're doing that, you're manipulating it a lot. You're manipulating the hair, and I didn't have any problems with tangling. The only thing I suggest is that when you're maintaining your hair, if you do find any tangles, make sure that you pick them out with a wide tooth comb first before you hit it up with that brush. Things that I realized after putting the hair on and wearing it for about a week is that you barely need any leave out. I did not need to leave as much leave out as I did the last couple of times. I turned it to the side because first off, I want to show off that luster. Look, there ain't no products in this daggone wig's hair. Look how shiny that is. That's crazy. Anyway, you see how there are no lumps. It is super flat, right? This is that EasiContour technology. This flatness and the way it curves to your head shape is non-negotiable. The last thing you want is any lifting. You don't want the wind flapping and showing your business. So I flipped her inside out so you can see the placement of the combs. And these are anchor combs. These bad boys are not going anywhere. There's 2 on either side of the opening. So like I mentioned before with the lifting, this is a cute little trick, especially if you're making your own quick weaves. These wefts on the underside of the cap just help that hair to blend in more. So if it is a windy day and it does lift, it's not noticeable. Of course, we got 2 temple combs, one right here, one on the other side. You have an elastic band that is attached on the underside of the cap for added security, and this is adjustable and it's removable. All around the perimeter, you have this anti-slip grip material, this silicone right here, 1 nape comb, and baby, this is the drawstring. I'm pulling it now. You see how it cinches up? This provides an added layer of snugness to make sure that this thing is not coming off. It has this little stopper, and that is what you're going to use to cinch up your wig and lock it in. And then there is this itty bitty rubber piece, and that locks it in place. This little locking mechanism, it keeps your wig from getting loose during activity. So the thing that helps your V part look the most natural is a very thin amount of leave out on the sides too. Let's not forget. So I have this. Alright, y'all. We're just gonna take a little bit out like this. About that. About 4 or 5 ASMR videos in my rotation on my So for the first lip, I want to wear it like the middle part. So I'm just gonna section out this part and space over here. And like I said before, I need peace. Exhibit A. So about like the more I'm wearing units, taking care of my hair underneath using grease. It just keeps 4 or 5 ASMR videos in my rotation on my I can't tell you how many I've taken that time. So everything's all protective styling. Protective styling. You have to do is get rid of this little connecting fabric, and that holds the wig together during shipping and straightening my hair a little bit. Because there's even time of the month where I have my hair underneath. Then it opens like it did about 4 or 5 ASMR videos. I sit under the hair for about they are small, but they are my protective styling. Taking care of your hair underneath. The difference between me and wig
for this
Take
comb
some
right
of my hair bands. I'm pretty sure. Definitely not the key. And minimal.
Make my hair blend in
for about a week, taking it off and on every single day, right? So when you're doing that, you're manipulating it a lot. You're manipulating the hair, and I didn't have any problems with tangling. The only thing I suggest is that when you're detailing your hair, if you do find any tangles or adhesives, that you pick them out with a Y2 comb first before you get it in your face. Things that I realized after putting the hair on and wearing it for about a week is that you barely need any leave out. I did not need to leave as much leave out as I did the last couple of times. I turned to the side because first off, I'm going to show off this combs. No products in this bag going anywhere. Shiny that is. Shake test. Anyway, you see how there are no lumps. It is super flat, right? This is that EasiContour technology. This flatness and the way it curves to your head shape is non-negotiable. The last thing you want is
Yaki, in my opinion,
you don't want the wind flapping and showing your business.
So I flip it inside out so you can see the place where other combs.